Hey guys, it's Max Power. So I finally got him out of the box, and here he is. Let me go back to the box for those of you that do like the boxes. This is what the box looks like. It's pretty well done. I like the blue. I mean, the art on it is pretty much what you saw if you saw the illustration on the Sideshow Collectible box. I think this part they didn't show, but it's got a nice little pictures of a scene in the Terminator. And then let me go turn it around here. Okay, and this is the other side. Okay, the bottom. Although I think now looking at the box, this looks like it's from the first movie. I'm not too sure, but that looks like it's from the first Terminator. That gun looks familiar to me from the scene at the at the sheriff's department or the police department. But anyways, enough of that. Let's go back to the Terminator. So this is the half scale 101 Terminator bust. I brought out the other one here to compare it to. That's my Terminator 2, just the head bust that they came out. This is actually the combat one, but I cleaned it up. But I kind of put out here so you guys can compare it to. But here's what you get if you do get this piece. I really like the weathering that they did on this. I mean, the weathering is so much better than what was done on the combat version. It really looks like it's truly weathered in the elements. I guess when you compare it to this piece right here, this is kind of the weathering that they did. To me, it just looked like kind of speckled. So I just didn't like the quality of the speckling that they did for their weather effect on this bust. But on this one, you can see it just truly looks like it's been out in the element, like the Terminator's been out in elements. All right. I know some people were asking before when with my original video if this part was removable, and of course later on Sideshow did disclose it that it was. A couple differences though with this particular piece versus this one. This one, as you can see, and I think most of you that have this piece, it's magnetized right here, so it has a little bit of a weight to it, and the piece comes into, well, usually you get a little tool that you're supposed to be able to pull that out. But those of you that have this know that it's a two-piece. They didn't do that on this piece. What they did was this piece itself is not magnetized. It's just a hollow cap. There's no, so when it sits on here, it's kind of flimsy. You know, I'm not too much of a fan on that. I wish they would have kept it magnetized. It just feels like it's gonna just drop off. And then the chip itself is one solid piece. Now this I like because I didn't know, well, with the other piece it didn't make sense to me that that it came separated. So I'm glad that they kind of kept it one piece this time around, and I think the chip is done a little bit better on this piece than on the other one. Let me put this one back here. Oops. Okay, so there it is. Put the cap back on again because it's not magnetized. It just feels like it's gonna just fly off. All right, another difference that I noticed versus the other bust is the teeth on these ones. I think that honestly, I think the teeth on the other busts are a little bit better, in my opinion. When I come to these ones, they feel, I mean, they're not, I don't think they're acrylic, but they just feel a lot more kind of realistic, I want to say. It's got the crust right here. To me, these teeth were a lot better than the ones that are on this bust. There's no really kind of crust or any really dental detail, and they have this kind of a, I guess they give them kind of a yellow look to them. But compare this to this, I just think that these teeth, the ones on the other bust versus these ones, are a lot, the material seems to be a lot better done. These ones look kind of plastic, and even just looking at them in front of me, I can definitely see a big difference in the teeth. They just don't look as good as the ones on this bust. All right, going back over here. All right, as over here is your light up feature. This is removable. But maybe let's see. Here we go. So this is removable. I think everyone saw that on the video that Sideshow has. There's a magnet, and that's where the 3 AAA batteries go, or I think it's AA. Well, I don't remember, but the batteries go in there, and then it sits back in. Okay, and the light up feature is this button right here. You press it in. Let's see. And you hear it click, and then the eyes turn on. They are really red. I know sometimes they look kind of yellowish in videos, but they are red, so there's no doubt about that. I think, excuse me, these LEDs are a lot better than the ones on the other bust. They just seem a lot more fuller and just really better done, I think, in my opinion at least. See if I can get, yeah. I don't have these ones with batteries because I took them out, so nothing that happened. But this is kind of the difference as far as light features. And this is, let me turn them off here. Kind of what you get. At least light-wise, I think they're a better quality light than the ones done on the original bust. Okay, we're heading towards the back of the bust. This piece is really well done. There's definitely, again, with the weathering that they did, the paint job is superb on this one compared to what I originally got from on the other bust. Okay, let's back up a little bit so you can see the full back. Side profile. All right, and here's the other side. Okay. Pretty much everything's similar to what you got in the original bust as far as wires. You have the wires that come up here. Although I think that, let's see, these, since they're part of the bust, I think this part of it is definitely much more sturdier, much stronger than these ones. They feel kind of, the material doesn't feel as strong, but I think that's maybe because it's postable versus this one's not postable. The snake part of it here, the snaking of these wires, again, I believe it's a little bit higher quality, better. I think it just feels a lot more thicker, and versus these ones, which kind of, I mean, they're strong, don't get me wrong, but they just don't feel like they're the same quality. So definitely there's a difference. It comes in two pieces because the head connects to the body, and just feeling the bust itself, it's strange, but I have to say that this bust just seems, the material seems to be much heavier. I'm not sure why. I think maybe because this one's a standalone bust, so they had to make it much more thicker, much more heavier, and kind of a thicker grade, versus this one. It's pretty, I mean, it's not hollow, at least I don't think. Maybe the electronics in there, but it just seems like this one is definitely, I hate to say it, maybe a higher quality resin or polystone or whatever that they do, but this one, it just doesn't have the same quality, in my opinion, as the one that it came with. I think maybe that was done on purpose. I'm not too sure. Okay, as you guessed it, oh well, as they mentioned in the in the videos and all the information that we're providing on the Terminator here, it is postable. So you can lift up his head, down, up, down. It's very limited. It's not a lot of postability, but you can turn it. I'm trying to do it with both hands, but you can't turn it to the side, to the right. So there is some postability, not a whole bunch. There's a ball and joint, I believe, at the very bottom here. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. That allows it to go up and down to the side. There you go. Okay. So there, the spine goes all the way through, and then this is where they kind of, in the video, they tell you to snake all the wires through. Let's go back this way. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath. I have a cold, and so I'm kind of a little bit winded. So they didn't put any type of marking or anything, you know, advertisement or anything that says Terminator 2. I mean, it's obvious that it is, but I think it would have been a little bit nice for them to have put on there, I don't know, something in reference to the movie. I think that would have been nice, but nothing was on there, and I'm trying to remember if the video of it did, but I think the end product would have been nice just to have had that on there. I mean, it's always nice to just see it like they did here. So, but all right, guys, this is the video of the Terminator 2 1:1 half scale. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's a phenomenal piece, although it does have its flaws. I think anybody that gets this will be very happy. This was my alternate to getting the 1:1. Obviously that's super expensive, but this will do for now. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment. Hopefully you like the video and you like it. And for those of you that like to subscribe, please do so. And again, any questions, let me know. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.